Welcome back to Four-Wheel Drive Adventure Crew. My name is Vas, and today we are doing a good shakedown run on Tanya's Jeep, and we're taking on Barrett Lake Trail. So we have my brother out of Washington. He flew back in. His Jeep is camping in California. Tanya's on 37s. Let's hit the trail and see how we do.
This thing a gatekeeper for nothing.
I know. That's why I wanted to just come up and kind of play right here. It's bait and rod almost.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's like if you don't make it.
Well, I made it through the gatekeeper. Now it's Tanya's turn on her new setup. And that's how you convert an Overlander to a Rocklander. You just put some big tires on it, big suspension, but rooftop tent still staying. Yay! Now this guy's a little tires. The rock's too big, lock the front. There you go. Keep it passenger. Keep it, okay, not too much. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. There you go. Try to come close to this rock so you don't hit the tree. Full passenger. Yep. Okay. All right, we're through the gatekeeper. Let's keep on moving. So, a few more big obstacles down the road. Barrett Lake Trail is a usually late summer to early fall trail is when it's accessible. It is maintained by a club that they take care of the trail, clean up, do all kinds of stuff. So you have to go on their website to see if the trail is open and what the conditions are, what the requirements are for width, because there's a gate. If you can't make it through the gate, that means you are too wide and you're not going to get through some of the spots on the trail without damaging the basically the environment here. about a mile in through the trail. The trail opens up from deep woods into some nice views of some big tall mountains up there, and it's a nice looking view. Just amazing Northern California mountains. So far we're doing pretty good. Tanya's Jeep is doing an amazing job. She's learning how to wheel the Jeep that is a little bit wider now. She did some scratches on the pumpkin already, but overall it's doing very well. 37s and big rocks helps a lot on these little Jeeps. This trail has some nice scenery, some thick woods, and some little lakes everywhere around here. After the gatekeeper, the trail is not too difficult. Few big boulders in the way, but nothing that is crazy. Overall, I would say there's about 5 to 6 areas where there's big obstacles, but it's not bad. It's really manageable. Last time we did the trail in about 3.5 hours. So I'm expecting us to do it just about the same. And that's with us stopping and getting some good shots through some of the obstacles for you guys. There is a few sketchy spots everywhere along the trail, depending on your wheelbase, depending on your suspension and driver skill. But Jeeps are doing pretty well. We're getting through this trail pretty good. This is not an easy trail. This is rated, I believe, 8 out of 10, which is like same thing as Rubicon. And yeah, Scrapes and bruises are going to be all over the suspension parts and wheels, pumpkins, axles, everything. So it's pretty brutal up here. Yeah, when you're driving out here, the scenery is amazing. Some of those high mountains up there, they're about 9,000 feet high. And it's just nothing but granite rock all over the place. And yeah, Tanya's making a good trek. She broke a bump stop. There's a rubber bump stop on there that has broken. So a little bit of things to fix after this trail. So Tanya,
Yes.
with some of the upgrades that we've done to your Jeep, how do you like it so far?
I like it. I got new axles. I got bigger tires. So it definitely makes it easier to go through these trails. But it's been a while since I've been on a rock trail, so it feels like a noob again.
It's all right. On the way out tomorrow, it'll be a lot easier for you.
Well, we're going downhill mostly. Right?
Well,
So that's gonna help.
it's still gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough, but yeah.
Awesome, let's keep on going.
All right.
Well, while you're going on the trail, good thing to have is a little bit of a snack, like beef jerky, some cookies, some snacks. Then it's more enjoyable. You keep feeding your body while you're doing a little bit of a stressing out how you're gonna get around some obstacles. But yeah, having snacks on the trail is a must. All right, we made it to a halfway point of this trail. It's a big old granite slab over here with the awesome overlook of the mountains. That's Desolation Wilderness, and Lake Tahoe is right over the mountains. So yeah, I got a little flex out for photos, but it's already 2:30 p.m. so we got to get to camp, set up camp, have a lunch, because we started light today, so we need some food here shortly. All right, everybody's still moving. Nothing's breaking real bad. Just a little bit clunking here and there, but that's normal.
Правая задняя too big of a step. И ты назад не сдашь. Winch it. You're locked. Everything is spinning. It's just there's way too big of a step. Don't break it. No. Даже не думай назад. Рванется. Вась. Видишь, ты назад сдать не можешь, у тебя бампер, чтобы тебе камни подкидать. Зад его вынешь. No, у него куда зад? Камень. Там тейлайт, бампер, все в воду пойдет. Winch to the side.
Hope we won't move the rock.
Интересно, кто выиграет? Jeep или камень? It's a pretty big one. Should be about.
My Jeep it has been on the diet, okay, a little bit.
The rear tire. See, он чуть-чуть как бы он битый, so it should have moved. Because this is about 2.5, 3K rock.
All right. Yank him, I need a better rope.
If you take a wrong line, you can find yourself in a hole. Luckily the rocks are big over here. As soon as we left the midway point, I find myself in the predicament of pulling line just to get out of the hole that my rear tire slid into, because I couldn't go forward or I can go back. And I don't really want to replace an axle shaft right now, because whenever the tire starts hopping, that's not a good sign. All right, we're getting into back into the forest, and there's gonna be some nasty rocks, and hopefully we'll get through them without major hurdles. We can definitely tell that this year there's a lot more water in the mountains available, because last year when we drove through here, there was no creeks here or this much of green vegetation. And we're going about a week later than we did last year. And out there on the mountains, we still have patches of snow that is not gonna melt this year. That's pretty crazy what a good snow year does to the Sierra Nevadas. Tanya, now that you moved back into California, or back to California, and your Jeep was growing in size, we have to do more and more harder trails. So yes, we're gonna be building you up for Fordyce for next year. So next trip, gonna be a hellhole. Then maybe we'll go back to Deer Valley. You've never been there yet. Slick Rock you've been to. So there's plenty of trails that you can sharpen your skills with the new improved vehicle you have.
Yeah.
So no more Overlander.
Did you see that?
It's a Rocklander. We made it to the rock garden that is just past the midway point on this trail. It might get ugly here, or are we just gonna take a bunch of bypasses? We'll see. I'm not here to break a vehicle. I'm here to enjoy the trail and camp. So I've been working on Tanya's vehicle for a while. I really don't want to be working on any of our Jeeps after this. I just want to enjoy the trails after this. Let's get it going through here. So we're doing this little shortcut here to get around a bunch of rocks, but Tanya keeps getting pushed off. She needs to reset completely.
Go back. Wait.
Beautiful. Bump stops. The other way.
Oh no, it's
Mark,
touching.
Mark, get on the rock sliders.
Wait. Wait, Tanya.
Woo! We're trying to make this Overlander into our Rocklander, and this is a trail to prove a point that you can turn an Overlander into a Rocklander. All you have to do is just take it down some big rocks. How does that feel?
Sketchy.
Well,
But
when
I
you have
trust you guys.
when you have a guide like Alex, there's no way you're gonna screw up.
Yeah, so I wasn't scared, but it was sketchy.
Like it, don't mess with it.
So we got one more Jeep to get through the same spot, and yeah, we'll be good to go. He's a lot narrower than us because he's on Dana 30. By the way, this is a manual Jeep, so it's a little bit different than what we can do on automatics. Beautiful. Don't roll back. Don't roll back.
Driver and four. So, what's that for? Speed up.
Yep. Dana 30 has survived. All right, this is the most nastiest spot of this whole trail. Now we got some little things up ahead. Well, Tanya got through one of the difficult spots on the road, but earlier in the trail, I'm not sure where, she'd done this number to her tail light. Oh well, it's just the cosmetics, nothing crazy. And that's one good thing about our quarter panel armors is this is a rough country quarter panel and it doesn't protect your tail light. I built my own and it does protect my tail light. So sometimes building things yourself pays off in the long run. We are down into the forest. We climbed a little hill at that midsection and rocks and everything, and now we're just descending down, and there's a deep forest over here. Yeah, we're about a mile or so away. This year we got a lot of water here, and this is our third creek crossing on this trail. Last year we didn't cross no creeks because everything was so dry. Man, it's so nice to have green vegetation everywhere. It's amazing. All right, we're almost in camp, almost at the end of the trail. It's almost 4 p.m. as well, so our lunch is way overdue today, so it's gonna have to be dinner. We're skipping lunch today, just gonna be dinner. One way you can tell that you're getting close to the lake, to the end, is the view opens up with the huge mountains from Desolation Wilderness. And yeah, there's a little hiking trail to a crash site that will go on it probably on the next day, which is going to be in the next video. We'll show you guys that when our other friends will catch up to us tomorrow. Overlanders are setting up their tent and canopy and everything, so but we all made it here in one piece.
The carnage.
We got a lot of neighbors around us, so we're not the only ones that are around here, so should be pretty interesting. All right, let's set up and start cooking, Tanya.
Yep.
All right, we made it here. We set up the tents and everything, so we're just gonna be relaxing. So we'll catch you guys on the next video, which is gonna be following week after this one, but we'll be getting out of here tomorrow and we'll do a little hike tomorrow morning. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.